Problem number 96. So, Aji Ida Aji Dr U Nodhiñāṇa Ananda Aji Kesa Vajani, Indicia, Jaramana, Chivoya, Jadipatia, Jaramana, the ages of Vajani. This sentence will be seen up to the end of this paragraph. But we just trying to translate the first sentence. Ati ida pachya jaramarana idi pote nasita ananda ati kesa vajani kain pachya jaramarana idi jivoya jadi pachya jaramarana idi jasa vajani. I want you to read that sentence.
Ati ida pachya jaramarana idi pote nasita ananda ati kesa vajaniya kempajaya jaramanandi iti vajaya jadipajaya jaramanandi ejasa vajaniya.
Okay. Aji ida pachya jaramarana. This is a question sentence. So Ati Jaramarana, we start with the Ati Jaramarana. It's their agent death, Jaramarana. So according to the Burmese translations, Ida Pachya, because of this reason, is their agent of death because of that reason. So Idi Potre Nasita Ananda Ati Desa. Ati Desa, you have to divide Ati Itesa. Ati Di Ati Itesa Vajaniya. Jaramaranandi, Jaramaranandi. Ati Ida Vijaya Jaramaranandi, Idi Potre Nasita Ananda Ati Desa Vajaniya. So Vajaniya. As you see, this is a passive verb, passive participle, Vajaniya. So Vajaniya, we need the object for the Vajaniya. The subject of the Vajaniya is Satta, Potena Satta. Pota, that was asked. Satta. Satta Sandena. Satta Sandena is translated the wise one, behind the wise one. Satta Sandena. So he is peaceful because he has a wisdom. And then Satta Sandena is translated behind the wise one. Potena Satta Ananda Vajaniya. So Vajaniya should be said. Vajaniya should be said by the wise one who is asked. This wise one is asked by the someone. What is the question? Ati ida vijaya jaramarana. Is there jaramarana agent death because of this reason? Otherwise also, so has jaramarana condition, otherwise has agent a condition. So does agent have condition? If you translate how to say it, straightforward. When we follow the Pali sentence exactly, is there agent death because of the reason? So then, it should be answered, Ati Kesa. There is Atiti. If someone asks, what is the cause of, what is the condition of aging death? Jara is age, aging. death, marana. What is the condition of the aging and death? If someone asks, if someone say like this, Jati Pichya Jaramarana Dip, Ejasa Vachani, it should be said, Jati Pichya Jaramarana. Jati, the birth, conditions, aging and death. So Jaramarana arises because of the Jati, otherwise. Aging and death arises because of Jati. If we follow Pali Sandas, etc. Because in the Jati Pachaya, so the case of the Jati Pachaya R is ablative case. This ablative case you have to translate because of. So because of Pachaya, together with the Pachaya, because of birth, Jaramarana, Obichati, Jati Pachaya, Jaramarana, Sambhavali, go to the. So in the Praja Samubhada, the Ivan Medasa, Givulasa, Dukkha Khandasa, Samuriyo Hoti. So now you can put the Bab Hoti. Jati Pachaya, Jaramarana, Hoti. Aging and death rises because of the birth. So otherwise, the birth conditions, aging and death. Jati or birth conditions, Jara and the Marana. It should be answered like this. Ati Ida Pichya Jara Marana. Is there any reason? Is there any condition for the Jara Marana? If you can also translate like this. When we try to translate Pali Sanskrit, we have two methods. The first way is we just follow grammatical rules. Grammatically, we strictly translate a certain sentence. So otherwise also, after understanding the sentence pattern, according to the grammar, you can translate according to your understanding. So here also, is there any condition for the aging and death? Also you can translate. Is there a condition for aging and death? So now, the person who is asked, he will answer actively. There is a condition. So what is the condition of the Jaramarana? Why we are aged? Why we are dead? So according to the Praja Samubhada, because the Praja Samubhada's explanation is unique, it is different from the other explanations like which is found in the Western or Eastern philosophies. It is a chain of conditions. The conditions are like arranged, like a chain, Chain, like a chain. Because of this, we pick up one reason, so for one effect, one cause for one effect for one cause. Like a step by step. Here is one. We are old. We don't want to be old. Whoever you ask, whoever they don't want to tell their at the date of birth, etc. In some countries, if you ask the date of the birth, they think it is very rude, especially in some other countries. So that means that we don't want to be old. We want to be young forever. So no, we don't want to know our age. Like some people, they pretend they are still young. Actually, we cannot pretend. So why we are old? At the same time, we don't want to die. So why we die? So the Praja Samubhada explains it is because of birth. The point is the birth. We are born. If we are not born, we will not die. So unfortunately, we are already born. So Jati is the cause of the aging and the death. So now, the point is here, the Buddha started with the Jaramarana. So Jati Pachaya, Jaramarana, Soka, Prideva, Dukkha, Dominance, Paya, Sasambuandi, according to the Praja Samubhada Pali. Eva Medasa, Givulasa, Dukkha Khandasa, Samuriyo Hoti. Jadi Pijaya Jara Maranam Soga Pridva, it is the last effect, the final effect of those causes. So from those causes, from those effects, according to this Suttas, so at the last, the final effect was picked up. So now the Buddha and they started to explain why this Jara Marana happens. This is because of jati, because of birth. We are born, so we were done, we were born. As soon as we are born, since at the time we are born, then we are getting older and older. So which means we are never young. Sometimes, going to the, politely, we are going to say something, oh, you look younger. Actually, we are not younger anymore, because of day by day. So as soon as we get out of our mother's womb, every day, every time, every second, every minute, every hour, we are older and older. So this older, this old age, this death, why it rises, Jadi Pijaya Jara, because of the birth. Okay, now the next one. Ati Ida Pijaya Jadi Iti Potena. The H's you have to divide Iti Asa. H's Iti Asa Vajaniya. Asa Vajaniya. What is Asa? Asa is objective, would be, or should be, or might be. Vajaniya Asa would be said, should be said, or might be said. So Vajaniya, this is the best. Ati Ida Pijaya Jadini Bhutena Sada Ananda Ati Tesa Vajaniya. Is there any condition for the Jadi? Why we are born? Sata Ananda is a just Ananda, calling. When we were Ananda, it is a vocative case. Ananda. If you are asked, if the wise one is asked, is there any condition? Is there a condition for birth? Then he should answer, there is condition for birth. So what is the condition of the birth? If someone say like this, the birth conditions, the life of becoming, Bhava is translated becoming. Becoming conditions the birth. The birth arises because of the becoming. So becoming also, when you study the religious Upada in detail, so there, there are two kinds of the bhavas. Kama bhava, upapati bhava, it is still early to explain. So bhava pijaya jari, that is we are now just trying to understand Pali sentence. Bhava pijaya jari, ejasa vachantiya. The birth rises because of becoming conditions, birth. Because of bhava, there rises jati. Ati ida pijaya bhavodi idi potena sata ananda. Ati teksa vajaniya. Is there any condition for the bhava? If you are asked, that you should say there is a condition. The bhava also rises, becoming rises. So this becoming rises and not without reason. Together with reasons. If someone asks, what is the condition of becoming? Upadana pajaya, bhavodi ijasa vajani. The bhava rises because of upadana. Upadana, senior students, you have already know the meaning of the upadana. Clinging. The clinging upadana. Because of upadana, bhava rises, becoming rises. Ati ida pijaya upadana, is there any condition for the clinging? Idi bodhina sada ananda ati tesa vajaniya. It should be answered. There is condition. Kain Pechia Upadanani iti Chivoreya. What is the condition of the clinging? Tana Pechia Upadana. Tana is a craving. Upadana rises, or clinging rises because of craving. Tana Pechia Upadana and ages are watching. Okay, now carry on the same sentence patterns. Ati ida Pechia Tana iti Putina Sta Ananda Ati Tesa. Vajaniya. Kain Pechaya Tanna. What is the reason of Tanna? Vedana Pechaya Tanna, the ages are Vajaniya. So Tanna or craving rises because of feeling. So we have the feelings, three feelings. So happy, unhappy. Neither happy or no unhappy. So the Sukha Vedana, Dukkha Vedana, Adukha Masukha Vedana. Otherwise, Sukha Vedana, Dukkha Vedana, Upekha Vedana. Because of those feelings, the craving rises. So when we have such a happy feelings, we want it more and more. Like we are attached to those good feelings. Like when we eat the very good food, when we wear very good clothes, when we live in the very good places. So when we see very good things like beautiful things, then craving rises. This is we call the Sukha Vedana. So we feel happy. So at the same time, it is a happy feeling rise all the time. Sometimes we are unhappy. Like we feel pain or suffering. Like sometimes life is the same way, not straight line. Sometimes we are in the trouble. Sometimes we don't have any money to use. Sometimes we don't have any food to eat. Sometimes we unhappily with the suffering we lie down or we sleep. Sometimes we are dealing with a lot of problems. We feel restless. The nights, at the night we could not sleep. That is what we call the Dukkha Vedana. So in the when the Dukkha Vedana rises, at that time, we hope there will be Sukha Vedana or happy feelings later. That our future will be bright. Even though now we are dealing with the problem, we still hope we will have a good things. We will have a good feelings. We will have happiness. That is, we still hope. This Dukkha Vedana also produces the craving. Directly, we are not attached to the suffering or pain. But when we experience suffering or pain, we hope there will be happiness in the future. Okay, this year I have problems. Next year my life will be better. Okay, now this time, today I'm not happy, I'm unhappy. Maybe tomorrow I will be successful. Now I experience failures, but later, maybe 2 years later, I will be a very successful person. So we still hope, even though we face the difficulties and problems, that produces cravings. So the Buddha said, any kinds of feelings, any kinds of happiness or unhappiness or whatever it is, it can produce craving. So Vedana Pajaya Dana Ijasa Vajaniya. Ati Ida Pajaya Vedana Idi Potena Sada Ananda. Ati Tesa Vajaniya. Kain Pajaya Vedana Di Idi Jehoreya. Hasa Pajaya Vedana Di Ijasa Vajaniya. I think Pasa contact. So this Pasa is one of the mental concomitants, mental properties. I think for the diploma students now, I don't know what you are studying in the Abhidhamma medicine. Check that chapter or Chittasika. Not standing because not just 1 month yet. Okay, it's still very early. So next time, maybe next month or maybe the 2 or 3 weeks later, you will study Chittasika. So in the Chittasika chapter, you will see this Phassa Vedana. Phassa is one of the mental properties, Vedana also one of the mental properties. Ati ida pajya phasodi idi potena sta ananda ati tesa vajaniya. Kain pajya phasodi idi jehoreya. Nama Rupa Pajaya Pasodi Ejasa Vajaniya. You see, this is a Mahānidānasuttaṃ. This Mahānidānasuttaṃ, we have 3 baskets. Sutta, Vinaya, Abhidhamma. Suttanta, Vinaya, Abhidhamma. Every students are supposed to learn this Sutta, Vinaya, Abhidhamma. So this is a Suttanta. But even though this is a Suttanta, if you don't study the Abhidhamma, you cannot understand these sentences. Abhidhamma is very important to understand. So we know, like these suttas, but you don't know what is a phassa. This is a technical term. This is what is a vedana, what is a nama rupa. Then we cannot understand these suttas. So ati ida pejaya pasodi, potena sada anand ati tesa vajaniya. Kain pejaya pasodi, nama rupa pejaya pasodi. Ati ida pejaya nama rupan idi potena sada ananda. Ati tesa vajaniya. Kain pejaya nama rupa. What is the condition of the nama rupa? Vijnana pejaya nama rupa. Vijnana is translated consciousness. Nama rupa, mind and matter, or mind and body, otherwise, mind and matter. Ati ida pejaya vijnana idi potena sada ananda. Ati tesa vajaniya. Kain pejaya vijnana. What is the cause of the vijnana? Nama rupa pejaya vijnana the ejasa vajaniya. Vijnana pejaya nama rupa pejaya vijnana. Like this is the way the Mahānidānasuttaṃ explains is a little different from the Pritya Samuppada, like in the Vibhangas. Okay, now carry on. Idiko ananda nama rupa pejaya vijnana. Vijnana pejaya nama rupa. Nama rupa pejaya phaso. Phasa pejaya vedana. Okay, later we will they analyze the why it is said like this. Nama rupa pejaya phaso. Phasa pejaya vedana. Vedana pejaya tanna. Tanna pejaya upadana. Upadana pejaya bhava. Bhava pejaya jati. Jati pejaya jaramarana, soka, prideva, dukkha, dominasu, upayasa. Dominasa, upayasa. Soka is sorrow. Soka is sorrow. Prideva, lamentation. Dukkha, pain. Dukkha is pain. Dominasa, grief. Dominasa is translated grief. G-R-E-F, grief. Upayasa, distress. Upayasa, distress. Sambhavanti. Eva medasa kevalasa, dukkha khandasa, samudaya hoti. Okay, now I want to read that in paragraph 97. Idiko ananda. Idiko ananda. Nama rupa pejaya vijnana. Vijnana pejaya nama rupa. Nama rupa pejaya phaso. Phasa pejaya vedana. Vedana pejaya tanna. Tanna pejaya upadana. Upadana pejaya bhava. Bhava pejaya jati. Jati pejaya jaramarana. Soka prideva. Dukkha dominasu upayasa. Sambhavanti. Evam nitassa. Kevalasa. Dukkha khandasa. Samudaya hoti. Okay, now jati pejaya jaramarana. Iti ko paneta hokta. Paneta you have to divide pana eta. Paneta pana eta. Tatananda. Tatananda you have to divide tam ananda. That has no meaning. Imina beta. Imina bi eta. Imina beta. Iminapi etam. This is a Sunday. Panedam pana etam. Iminapi etam. Iminapi etam. Priyayena vididapla. Yatha jadi pechaya jaramarana. Okay, now we analyze this sentence. Jadi pechaya jaramarana iti panedam voktam. Voktam is set. Be set. Etam voktam. It is set. What is it? It. Jadi pechaya jaramarana etam. I said this, Jadi Pechaya Jaramarana. Jaramarana rises because of birth. Birth, conditions, aging and death. I said this. Okay, there is a one separate sentence. Tatananda imina petam. Priyayina viditapa. Imina petam. Imina petam. Imina. Priyayena, you have to connect imina with the priyayena. Imina priyayena. By this mood, or according to this mood, amoti priyaya. The mode of the teaching is also called priyaya. Reason is also called priyaya. The way is also called the priyaya. Imina priyayana, according to the mode of the teaching. But here, we have yatha jati pachaya jaramarana. So imina bedam, imina bi edam. Yatha is translated the way. Edam also connected to the yatha. Edam akaram. Yatha also you have to say. Yatha yena akarena. So etam akara. So what is akara? Akara also we translate the way. So yada yena akarena. Jati pichya jaramarana. Jaramarana arises because of the jati. Etam akara. Viditapa. Now you have to connect to the Viditapa. Viditapa should be known. Viditapa should be known, should be understood. So yatha and edam, the two words means the way. The way should be understood. The way should be understood. What kind of the way? The way, the jati conditions, jaramarana. This way should be understood. Imina priyayena, according to the mode of the teaching. Imina priyayena, exactly translating, because the priyayena it is an instrumental case. By this mode of the teaching, but according to the commentaries, according to the mode of the teaching, also we can translate according to the way, the birth conditions, aging and death should be understood according to the mode of the teaching. According to the mode of the teaching is also, it will be shown later. The way, jati, conditions, aging and death should be understood according to the mode of teaching. according to the method which will be shown later. Because from the third sentence, starting from the third sentence, the Buddha will continue explain how these two things are connected to each other, related to each other. Jati jahi ananda navoisa, sabena sabha, sabata sabha, kasachi, kaimichi, sabena sabha, sabata sabha. Sabata sabha you have to translate anywhere. So sabata sabha everywhere. Sabena sabha at all. Jati jahi ananda nabhavisa. Nabhavisa you have to divide. Na abhavisa. So abhavisa is what kind of verb? It is conditional. Conditional sentence. So jati na abhavisa. Jati jahi na abhavisa, because of the conditional, it is a conditional tense. So you have to translate together with if. If the verb is not, otherwise were the verb not there. Jati jahi ananda navoisa. If there is no verb at all or everywhere. Kasachi to anyone. Kasachi is a dative case. Kaimiji in anywhere. To anyone, kasachi. Kaimiji in any place. If there is no verbs at all or everywhere, to anyone, kaimiji in any place. Sayatita, for example. Dewana wa Devudaya. Okay, now we start with this one. Dewana wa Devudaya. Devutta. How do you divide this one? Devutta is Deva and the Da. No, Deva Atta. Deva Da. This is a Tatita form, Devutta. So how do you make a wicker house? Devutta Bhavo, Devutta. Devutta Bhavo, Devutta. This Bhava is state of the deity, or deity state, or Deva state. State of the deity or Deva state. Otherwise also Devuttaya. Devuttaya is a Devuttam and together with the Aya. The change into this is a dative case. So Devuttaya means for the state of the deity or for the Deva state, or maybe to be dated, otherwise to be dated. So Gandhapa Namwa, Gandhapa Daya. For the Gandhapa, the to be Gandhapa. Gandhapa Daya, to be Gandhapa. For being Gandhapa. Yaka is so Gandhapa is So the deities who dancing like they are connected to the earth. Like Gandharvas are usually like in the Buddha's time also, when the Buddha came down from the Tower Desa. So the Buddha was accompanied by one of the very famous deity. His name is Panchasikha. Panchasikha. Panchasikha he is a Gandharva. He is like the singer. So they sing, they dance. Such deities are called Gandharvas. So Gandharva Nawa, Gandharvataya. Yaka Nawa, Yakataya, Buddha Nawa. Yaka is the demons. The demons called the Yaka. Buddha Nawa, Buddhataya. Buddha also, kind of the demons. Yeah. So we call the Gopandas. The demons have different names. Manusa is human being. Chatupada Nawa, Chatupadataya. Chatupada is the quadruples. The 4 legs. The beings with the 4 legs. Like the dogs, the cows, the bulls, the elephants are called Chatupadas. The human beings are Dvipadas, 2 legs. We have the 2 legs. We don't have the 4 legs. So now the dogs, the bulls, the deer, the elephants are Chatupada. Pekinam, it is the birds. Srispa, reptiles. Reptiles are called Srispas, like a snake. They are called the Srispas. Okay, here, Devanam or Devudaya, we start with this sentence. Devanam, what kind of a case? Devanam is, the case is? So we have 2 cases only to choose, dative or genetic. Okay, dative or maybe genetic, it is okay. Now you have to check this D1 as a genetic case. Okay? D1 and what? D1 diet. Okay. Here, genetic case is a not complete one. When you take this D1 as a genetic case, to which word this Devana should be connected. This is the point. The Sayati, for example, Devana what Devudaya?
Jati.
Jati. Devana what Jati Devudaya. The birth of the deity is to be deity is there is no, you have to translate, in connection with this Devana Devudaya. If there is no Jadi Jahi Naboisa, you just underline only these 3 words. Jadi Jahi Ananda Naboisa. If there is no birth of deities, okay? If there is no birth of deities, Devudaya to be deity. You are born as a human being to, you are born human being to be human being. So to be human being, you need to be reborn. To be deity, you need to be reborn as a deity. So Devana or Devudaya, for the state of being deity, there is no birth of the deity. If there is no birth of the deity to be deity, similarly, if there is no birth of Gandharvas to be Gandharvas, there is no birth of the human being to be human being. Buddha nama Buddha Daya, Chatupada nama Chatupada Daya. There is no birth of quadruples to be quadruples. If there is no birth of the birds to be a bird, if there is no birth of the reptiles to be reptile, okay. Tisa Jahi Ananda Satana. Tadattaya jadi nabhoisa. So that sentence also a little, complicated. Tesan jahi ananda satana tadattaya jadi nabhoisa. Now we start with this one. Tadattaya, how do you divide? Okay, this is a. Tesan jai ananda satana tadattaya. Okay, now I will translate tadattaya to be that or to be this. So, da and the dam and the da is a suffix. Tesan jai satana tadattaya jadi nabhoisa. If there is no nabhoisa, if there were no nabhoisa, if there were no, what is there were no? Jati. If there is no jati, if there were no jati, to be that, to be this, to be that, to be this refers to the to be human being, to be deity, to be gandhava, to be bird, to be demon. There's no bird to be this or to be that. For those beings, tesan sata, for those beings. For those beings, for such beings, if there is no bird to be this or to be that, sabbaso jatiya asati. Jatiya asati. What is asati? If there is no bird, you have to translate jatiya asati. Jati nirodha, because of cessation of the birth. Apini ko jaramarana panyayatati. It's there, jaramarana. Because of cessation of the birth, if there is no birth, there would be jaramarana. No hidden bandit. If there is no birth, there would not be jaramarana. That's samadhiya ananda. Jadiya asati, jadi nirodha. So jadi is absent. Absolutely, sabbaso. Completely. If there is no birth, completely. Sabbaso jadiya asati, underline the sentence. Sabbaso jadiya asati. If there is no birth, completely, absolutely, is there. Jaramarana, no hidden value, no like this. It is not. That's samadhiya ananda. Esewa hetu. Esewa hetu. You have to divide. Eso eva hetu. This is the reason. Ida nidyanam. This is the cause. Esa samudaya. This is the condition. Isa Pajo, this Hetu, Nidhyana, Samudaya, Pajaya, the four words refers to the cause of, conditions or reason. It is the cause of, the reason of, the condition of aging and death. Jadidya and Jati. That's Samadhiya Ananda Esewa Hetu. This is the reason. What is this? Jadi is the cause of the Jaramarana. Jadi is the reason of Jaramarana. Jadi is the condition of Jaramarana. The cause of the condition, whatever term you like, you can translate. That's Samadhiya Ananda Esewa Hetu. Esewa Hetu, you have to divide. Eso Eva Hetu. Esewa Hetu. Eso Hetu. Eso Hetu. Masculine gender. Eta Nidyanam. Nidya gender. Esa Samudaya, masculine gender. Eso pajayo, masculine gender. This is the cause of Jaramarana. Okay, I wanted to read again. 89. Jadi pajaya Jaramaranandi.
Jadi pajaya Jaramaranandi. Idiko Manayam Moyam Tarananda. Indina Mayam. Riyayana Riyayam. Yata Jadi pajaya Jaramaranam. Jadi Jadi Ananda. Namarisa Sabena Sabam Sabata Sabam Asati Vidiji Seyadinam Evanamwa Evanaya Nadavanamwa Nadavaya Yakanamwa Yakataya Ulanamwa Ulanaya Madusanamwa Madusaya Jaluvanamwa Jaluvanaya Pakinamwa Pakitaya Sarisavanamwa Sarisataya Ananda Satanam Parayataya Jadi Namorisa Sabaso Jadiya Asani Jadi Niroda Ayinumo Jamaranam Nanyayitadi Nohekyan Mane Pasamadinananda Esiva Hindu Ekam Niranam Esa Samurayo Esa Pajayo Jaramanasa Yanyam Jadi.
Okay, here what is the case of the asati? Jadi and asati. The case is locative case. What is the root? As. Okay. The root is as. And then what is suffix? What is suffix? So this is a present participle. Art or and. So here we will use art. So this R is dropped. Sat. Sat means the being. Being or becoming or happening. Sat. We, they join to the E. E is for the locative case and sati. Jadi asati. Jadi asati. If there is no, when there is jadi, when there is no jadi asati, then if you change the sentence jadi asati, if there is, when there is jadi asati, when there is no jadi niroda, what kind of the case? Ablative case. Sama change into the R. Okay. So I just see, the comment, the paragraphs also the same sentence pattern. But just to see, what page jadi iti company and hold them. The Tananda imina paid and Priya Wadita. Yada Boa page jadi. Bojahi Ananda Navoisa. Sabina Sabam. Sabada Sabam. Kasaji. Kaimichi. Sayatita. What is a Boas? Kama Boa. Rupa Boa, Arpa Boa, Kama Boa, Rupa Boa, Arpa Boa. Sabaso Boa Asati, Boa Niroda Apico, Apinico Jadi Penyayatati, Nohidam Valley, Dasamati and Esi Wahid, Ita Nita, Isa Samudio, Isa Pachayo Jadi, Yeritam Boa. Similarly, Upadana Pachaya Boadi, Iti company, if you understand one paragraph, the other paragraph will be understood automatically. Tanada imina bidam riyayana varidabha. Yatha upadana pachaya bhava. Yatha, how do you translate? Yatha shena agarena. Don't forget Pali translation also. Pali, study with the Pali. Pali, we will translate with the Pali word. So yatha is translated to yena agarena. Okay, together with the Pali translation. When you see the yata here, you have to translate yata yena. Yata is what is the case of the yata according to this sentence? Instrumental. So yena agarena. So upadana jai anana navoisa. Sabina saba sabana saba kasachi ke niji sayatida. Kamu padana dedu padana sirabu padana atta wadu padana. Okay, carry on. Tanapejia upadana idiko panida muta. Janana imina bedam priya yena walidava yata tanapejia upadana. Tanajai ananda navusa sabina saba sabra saban kasachi ke niji sayatida. What kind of the tanas? Rupatana, desire for form. Sadhana, desire for sound. Desire for odor, smell, kandatana. Desire for taste. Rasasana, pudapatana, dhamadana. The desire for tangible things. Dhamadana, desire for objects. Here, dhamma should be translated objects. Mental objects of dhamma. So within a Vijayatanadi, Idi Gopanita Uda Tatana Imina, Betam Priya in a Wadita Yata within a Vijaya Tana. Okay, carry on. Now 1 3. Idi Gopanita Ananda within a Patikya Tanam Patikya Priyasana. We start with this paragraph. Priyasana Patikya Labo. This sentence also you can see in the Niti Pali. Priyasana. Niti Pali is actually, even though it is an original or canonical text, but these Nikayas are much more authentic, much more, how to say, original, more original than the Nitis. Because in the Nitis, like when you see the some, the Dhamma discourses, they are taken from the such from Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Sayadaw Nikaya, and so on. So this is the original, the explanation. Vidana Paticca Tana, Tana Paticca Priyasana. Priyasana Paticca Labo. Labam Paticca Vinachaya. Vinachaya Paticca Chandara. Chandara Paticca Ijosana. Ijosana Paticca Parigaho. What is the Paticca depending on? Or because of? Vedana Paticca Tana. Depending on the Vedana or because of Vedana. There is Tana. Okay? Because of Vedana, there arises Tana. Tana Paticca Priyasana. Priyasana means search, seeking. We search, we seek. Because of the Tana, we search everywhere. We search in the internet, we search in the daily life, whatever you want to see. So search engines now it is very popular. So that based on the Tana or craving. Tana Paticca Priyasana. Their search rises because of the craving. Search. Why we search? Because of craving, because of desire. Priyasana Paticca Labo. There is lava. Lava means a gain, acquisition. G-A-I-N, gain. Gain is the lava. There is lava, gain because of search. Sometimes you gain what you want. Sometimes you don't gain what you want. So Priyasana Paticca Labo, there is a gain. There is acquisition because of search. Labam Paticca Vinachaya. Labam Paticca Vinachaya. Depending on the gaining, there arises Vinachaya is a decision. We decide with the Tana, with the wrong view. Because of the lava, because of the gaining, there arises Vinachaya. What is the Vinachaya? Decision or decide. Decision is called Vinachaya. So this is mind. For example, like if you search something, for example, some in the gold mines. Like in Myanmar also, there is one place which is very famous. We call it Mogok. So it is very famous. It's rubies, gems. So in those the areas, the gems are hidden in the earth. Maybe sometimes you need to dig. Maybe the 100 feet or 200 feet, 300 feet. Then you can get ruby or very precious stones. So now we search. For example, here is Prijasana. Prijasana is we search. We search and then we dig deeper and deeper into the earth. Then we gain the ruby. After getting the ruby, we think this is my ruby. Yes, that is your ruby. You search, you found it. That is we call the Vinechita. You decide, this is my ruby, this is mine. Etam mama. Labha Praja Vinechita. So the people in everyday life, they are searching something every day. Like as soon as the morning starts, we wake up, we go to the office, then we go to the work to get the money. Without money, you cannot survive. You are searching the money every day. So at the end of the month, you got your salary, or maybe some people they get the money every day. It is no salary. So now they have the money. They think this is my money. They decide. This is what we call the Vinechita. So then if you decide this is your money, this is yours, Vinechita Paticca Chandara, they are rises of desire. So desire for what you have decided. Vinechita Paticca Chandara. This Chandara is not so strong. Desire, you have to decide, you have to translate. Chandara is desire. Chandara Paticca Ijosana. What is Ijosana? Strong attachment. Ijosana. Strong attachment. Chandara Paticca Ijosana. Because of the Chandaraga, there arises strong attachment. Ijosana Paticca Prekaho. Ijosana Paticca Prekaho. Prekaha means like you keep, like your own properties safely. Like you keep your money in your safe. You save your money in the bank. You save your properties in your rooms. So lock in with the keys. That is what we call the prekaha. Ijosana prekaha. Ijosana Paticca Prekaho. So for the life of the month, the Buddha always say, in these many suttas. So the month's life should be like the life of a bird. You see that the bird, some birds, they stay in our, near in our hostel, in the, the tree, the branch. They can go anywhere, anytime. They don't need to say anyone goodbye or something like this. They don't need to, they care. Like as soon as they leave their branch, their tree, they don't need to worry. All my things are stored in the trees. Or I should go back and maybe the fire may burn. For my property, they don't have such worries. They have the burden. What kind of burdens? It's only 2 wings. Sabpada Bada. Sabpada Bada means the burden is only the wings. So they don't have anything to care, anything to worry. They don't need to keep any money in the bank. They can go anywhere. They don't say anyone, like a goodbye or we will see you later or something that they don't say. So the life is so, how do you say, so burdenless. That is the monk's life. Now, with the time, the pass, when the time, goes by, what happens? Even though the monks, although they have properties, so they store or they keep in their rooms, like they have monasteries, they have monastery compounds. So this is how we call the breaker house. Breaker house, you need to take care of your own properties, not to be burned, not to be stolen, not to be burned by the fire, not to be taken by the water. In many ways, you are caring. Breaker. Breaker and particular material is very logical. The more you keep, the more you are stingy. Material. Material is the stingy of rice. Breaker and particular material. Because of keeping appropriation, there rises the material. What is the material? Stinginess. Material is a stinginess. What is material? We don't want our own property to be used by other people. Like maybe you have your own pen. You don't want anyone to use your pen. You have the cup. You don't want anyone to use your cup in some cases. Like sometimes you are friend or someone nearby, they don't have any cup to drink. That they want to borrow your cup, you don't want. You don't want to share anything with anyone. That is called a material. So you have to keep it only for yourself. Like including the knowledge. So our knowledge, our own properties, our own possessions, our own fame. Even though we are very famous, we don't want to share our fame with anyone. Like maybe someone said, I'm your brother, when he is very famous. So then he doesn't want, okay, you are not my brother. So we don't want to be, we don't want to share even our pain at the fame or possession or richness, money with anyone. It is called material. Why material arises? Because of breaker. Breaker is keeping, taking, keeping it for ourselves. Material breaker are recalled. Because of material, there is protection. Because of material, araka, we protect our own property with the sword, with the guns. Like sometimes the insurance was a kind of arakas. We have the insurance for our money, our the property, our car, our house. These are called arakas. Araka different because of protection. Dandadana, taking the stick. Satadana, taking the sword. Kalaha, quarrels. Wagaha, disputes. Vivada, argument. Vivada, argument. Two, it is accusation. Pesonia, slander. Musawada, telling lies. Negi papaga agusala dhamma sambundi. Many different kinds of unwholesome things rise. Because of this, araka. So this is this you will see also in the native party. So they are cause and effect. Vedana breja tana breja priyesana, priyesana breja lama. Vedana breja lama, vedana breja tana. We want happiness. We want new feelings. We want new material things. So because of this, even for the smartphones, 1,000 kinds of the smartphones. Even for the movies, the new movies are produced every day. The new cars produced every day. We want, happiness. Because we want happiness, there rises Tanan Breja Brejasan. Brejasan and Breja, Labo, Laba Breja, Winich and Breja, Chandara, or Chandara and Breja, Josan. Josan and Breja, break the hall. Break and Breja, Machri and Breja, Areko. Areka Dikrana, you have to translate because of protection. Tantadana, Tanta Satadana, Kalaha, argument, fighting, so wars, battles, and every, from the person that fights up to the nation that fights. Like the nations that fight for each other for their own benefit. Kalaha, Wikaha, we water, two and base of ya, Musawa, Negi Baba, Akusla, Namasaboni. Okay, let's go here.